Where I come from, they call this a jaunty angle to wear your hat. Hey, everybody. Time to shave. All right. Yeah, went to the ranch this weekend, and I haven't been able to take this hat off since. So I took a shower. I did my hat, and we're going to shave today. We're just going to shave with good old Grandpa Grungy in waiting for the new 1960 executive, the new fat boy that's coming out, the fat guy from Global Shave Club. Not here yet, sometime this month, probably. And what are we going to shave with? What kind of soap? We're going to use some Palmolive shaving stick. Why? Because I haven't used it in a long time. I want to try it out again. And what are we going to use for aftershave? Nothing more Texan than this. The Captain's Choice Nor'easter Menthol. Northeast Texas? Maybe. All right. So let me put some hot water on my face. And then we'll lather up. Like I said, we were, if you saw that little, minute and a half video I made out at the ranch, we just spent the one night. We found it on one of those, HomeAway, Verbo, whatever they call those things. And it was inexpensive, and it was beautiful, and it was a nice little getaway for the family. So, where's my shaving brush? Oh, here we are. Oh, man. There's a snake in my boot. A snakeskin brush, that is. Okay, that was it. All right, that was quite a setup. That was a long way for that. All right. Enough silliness. Now, as you can tell, or if you can't tell, I got a lot of whiskers going on here. As the title says, I'm all hat and no stubble. Well, I got plenty of stubble right now. You ever heard that term? Calling someone all hat and no cattle means they're all talk. They got nothing to back it up. Well, I got plenty of stubble right here. You see that? See that? You can tell. That proves it. That proves it, folks. Oh, it's going to feel so good to shave this off. I like being clean shaven. But I was looking in the mirror this morning, or maybe it was last night, and we're kind of settling in to the dog days of summer and the dog days of this whole quarantine insanity where you're just trying to find anything to amuse yourself. Hopefully I'm helping you amuse yourself. Hopefully I am Do I amuse you? Am I like a clown to you? But we're getting into those days, and I was looking at myself in the mirror with this 2 days growth, and I was like, what if I just let the beard grow? What if I do no shave August? Obviously, that's not happening. If my face could handle it, I would. But man, I just get so dang irritated. I think I would look good getting letting the hair grow and getting the beard and looking like a tough hombre, as they say. Grandpa Grungy, 1960 fat boy. Got a brand new feather blade in it. And I got it on setting 7. I know, that's kind of dangerous. I fully expect to nick myself a few times. I hope you're not afraid of blood, because there might be some in this episode. Warning, danger, Will Robinson. So I hope you all are hanging in there as best you can. I hope that if you're stuck with your family, maybe you got little kids, maybe you got older kids, teenagers, hopefully they're not driving you too nuts. I think we got a good blend here at the house. They drive me nuts, I drive them nuts, but it's not too much. Not too bad, I can feel this thing on 7 with a feather blade, a brand new feather blade, is aggressive. I can feel it, especially on my lip. But we're going for it, folks. I'm going real light. I'm being real mindful. Especially around my chin. Yeah. I should probably dial this down to a 5. I think that's what I had it on before I started filming. I'm throwing caution to the wind, folks, just for the heck of it. Just because, like I said, I'm trying to find some way to amuse myself. One of my main aims is to not be bored or to be boring. Now, sometimes it's harder not to be bored. It feels so good. If you guys haven't, if you're watching and you're a young person or you've been scared to try a safety razor, don't be. They are safe. It's built into the name. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid to nothing, all right? You're going to be all right. All right, all right, all right. Good old Matthew McConaughey. All right, second pass. Put some hot water. Ooh, already. Ooh, feeling good. And this Palmolive is good. This shave stick, I think you can get it pretty much anywhere, all over the world. It's cheap. Works well. It's got a inoffensive scent. It just smells like soap. Unlike some shave sticks I know that went right in the garbage. Oh, I got a lot of people telling me, oh, if you're going to use the Arco, you got to melt it and put it in a bowl and then add some stuff to it and maybe put some scents and some different scents and flavors and maybe put some sprinkles on it, and then you mail it off to somebody and they'll rejigger it and send it back to you. And man, if you got to do that much, it ain't worth it. All right, we're going to go up. Oh, we're going to go across. I don't know. We're just going. We're just going for it. Oh, I did get a tiny nick. Dang. Always on the chin area. That's where I had acne when I was in middle school, in my young teen years. So the skin is not smooth around there. Just be careful, folks. Just be careful. My good buddy Tim in the shave, or in the comments of the last one at the ranch where I was showing you the horses. Want to know if this hat was a Stetson open road, and it is. It's a Stetson. It's 10 years old now, and this is these stains and marks, and it's starting to fray. It's just starting to get worn in. See the sweat stains? Yeah, it's all authentic. All authentic. So yeah, Stetson open road. I've got a couple of felt Stetson open roads, but it's way too hot to wear that. And I didn't learn that till 10 years ago when I bought this hat down in San Antonio. And I went to, there's an old hat shop there. It's been there since I can't remember if it's the 20s or 1912 or something, but it's downtown San Antonio. Been there forever. Looks like it. It's one of those fantastic old places. I love that kind of place. And I walked in wearing a felt Stetson. This was in May, so it wasn't like full summer yet, but it was hot. I was sweating. And the guy said, do you want a hat like that, but in straw for summertime? And I was like, I never even thought about that. I feel like I was so naive 10 years ago. What was that? That was 2010. That was before I did my first shaving video. Third pass. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to dial it down. I'm going to dial that fat boy down. Dial that fat boy down, brother. Dial that fat boy down. Put it on a lower number. Dial that fat boy down. Making up some songs while I shave. Dial that fat boy down. I'm gonna dial that fat boy down. Let's do it. But when you do this, if you got one of these vintage adjustables from Gillette, undo the butterfly top a little bit. There you go. Or a lot. Whichever. And I'm going to dial it back down to a 5. And then you tighten it back up. Yeah. Get it in there good and tight. All right. Third pass. All right. There we go. You know, there was a movie. I think I talked about this before. I was an extra in a movie back in the late 90s. The kids screaming in there playing some video game. And the movie was called The Newton Boys. And it was about a bunch of Texas bank robbers in the 1920s. And I show up at the end. I had a beard. I had my hair slicked back like 1920s style. I was probably about 30 pounds heavier than I am now. I lost a lot of weight after that. A couple of years after that. So if you ever watch the Newton Boys at the very end, you'll see me. You'll see me a few times. I pop up. It's in the last, right before the title sequences, where they're wrapping up what happened to the bank robbing gang, the Newton Boys. Check it out. I think it's on Netflix, actually. The Newton Boys. You won't believe it's me. Let's see, that was 1998, 97? So I was about 26 years old. Weighed more than I do now. And had a beard. I think I'm wearing a little bowler hat and a 1920s style suit. Dark brown suit. You'll see me. You probably won't recognize me, but it's me. Newton Boys. Good movie, too. Written by my good friend's father. He wrote the book and helped write the screenplay. And I wrote one of the lines in the movie. Yes, I did. They were asking for... I was with the girl I was dating at the time. Her sister was helping write it with Matthew McConaughey. He's in it, by the way. It's Ethan Hawke, Matthew McConaughey, Skeet Ulrich, and Vincent D'Onofrio. And the thing that made me think of this, Dwight Yoakam. The guy who wears a cowboy hat because he's bald underneath. Or just because he likes the way he looks. You can wear it however you want and whyever you want. Anyway, I was dating... she's still my friend. We're still good friends. We were dating at the time. And her sister was kind of punching up the script. And there's a scene where the bank robbers have cut the... I'm gonna wash my face off with cold water now. They're just about to rob a bank in some small town in Texas. Like I said, it takes place in the 1920s. And they've cut the power to the bank and the phone lines so people can't call. And they're standing around in the cold, and they're like, "Oh, this is colder than a witch's you-know-what in a brass bra." And they wanted something like that. So I came up with the line, well, how about colder than a bull's balls in a blue norther? So I actually wrote a line in the dang movie, and I was in the movie at the end, and it was a good time. It was had by all. All right. Captain's choice, nor'easter menthol, for no other reason than... I looked down in my little drawer there, and that's what got chosen. It's not super menthol. It's just like a normal amount. But it's a nice non-alcohol base, so it doesn't sting. And I only got that one little nick. If I do say so myself, I did a good job. I did a good job. Just because I took my time, that's all. Not because I'm any skilled craftsman or anything. Just take your time, pay attention, and that goes for most things in life. All right, everybody. Well, I want to tip my hat to all y'all. Thanks for coming out. Now I got hat hair. Look at this one. I don't know what's going on there. But anyway, thanks for joining me. I hope y'all have a good week, and I'll be back again on Friday with something else silly and dumb, probably. So I hope you join me then. Bye.